As the years pass since debut, Twice has finally begun to split apart and focus on personal branding, from Japanese subunit Missimo to the long-awaited solo debuts of Naeon and Jihyo. Given how long it took for these massive career advancements to proceed, many wondered for years on how any solo work from the NINI'S would look or sound. In the case of Jihyo's debut project Zone, there's a level of sophistication we knew the singer to possess but never had the ability to truly show off in Twice's body of work. The album follows a journey of self, the starting point being a whirlwind romance that eventually comes crashing down once the honeymoon phase fizzles out. Zone is the perfect title, as it encapsulates the feeling that we are in Jihyo's world, exploring her emotions and discovering a new side to her. This idea sparkles with the sublime soft Gen X club inspiration that crops up in the art direction. According to Cari, soft Gen X club is an aesthetic that spawned in the late 90s to early 2000s based on metropolitan design, muted tones and minimalism. The biggest evidence of this inspiration comes in the form of the album's color palette: blue, orange, tan and cream, which were often popular hues associated with the art direction under this aesthetic. More traces could be found in the interior and set design, particularly with version-wise concept sets. These chairs shown here remind me of the ones in airports, which were the creme de la creme for soft Gen X club art direction. We see Jihyo look onwards in these shots, appearing to be in deep thought. It reminds me of airport scenes in films, specifically romance films that oftentimes depict the main love interest having to make a decision at the very last moment as it concerns to the relationship. Will she leave and pursue her career, or will she stay and pick love? This desolate location paired with the soft blue, cold metal chairs invokes a look of solitude effortlessly. Even in her apartment, there's this ultra-modern revival feel to the interior design that reflects a Y2K feel, as most of the notable furniture from that time period were heavily inspired by the 70s. The typography also aids to the soft Gen X club inspiration, with the use of Presta Extended, which is flat, thick and condensed. Similar typefaces could be found on designs from the time, such as a raft flyer from 1996. I'll be putting a link in the description to check out more reference items collected by Evan Collins that I think would put into perspective some similarities between Zone and the aesthetic, if anyone wants to dive further. The modernized approach to the late 90s and early 2000s could also be represented by some of the styling choices. Jihyo is styled into more laid-back outfits, reflecting a street-style approach that was often associated with R&B singers in the mid-90s. Most people in her age demographic would immediately think of Aniya. Then we have shots like these that also speak to the theme of Jihyo finding her zone. We see Jihyo and her reflection, symbolically her past and her future. She won't be the same woman she was before him, but in the end she's still authentically her. You can argue, maybe an even better her. Reflecting a woman who's confident enough to break away from a situation where a lover could not match the respect she gives to her own self. This confidence is showcased best, of course, through Jihyo's performance throughout the music video. While watching, I couldn't help but get flashbacks to Beyoncé's Crazy in Love music video, as some scenes feel like there's faint parallels, which could be ironic given the difference in messages here. But you know, Beyoncé of Twice, who shocked. Next. Finally, the message of confidence is represented through the inclusion of a personal music studio throughout the photography as well, music being a way for Jihyo to reflect these feelings and the stage being where her confidence shines the most. I love the details in the vinyl behind her, also being designed to be physical copies of Jihyo's music. Overall, Jihyo's own manages to capture something incredibly personal, modern and mature while working as a standalone from her group's body of work. There's a strong message and commitment to theme here that I felt was missed with both Naeon and Missimo's debut. This feels like no one else but her, which is huge given the company she's under. While it must have been stressful to be handling her own branding and creative direction for Zone, she managed to put out a project that's stronger than some of her group's recent work, and for that, I give her the Prism Top 10 Solo Debuts. Right next to Red Velvet.